Twitter shares tumble as users' growth stalls. Twitter Incorporated, or TWTR.N on the share market, shares plunged more than 14% on Thursday after the social media's platform disappointed investors with a stagnant monthly active users growth in the second quarter. Despite its appealing more celebrities and public figures, Twitter has struggled to sustain a closely watched user growth, even as it invests in features like live content to help draw viewers and boost user engagement. It is in stiff competition for advertising dollars with other platforms like larger viral Facebook Incorporated, FB.O, and Snapchat Incorporated, SNAP.N, messaging app Snapchat. The company also reported a wider quarterly net loss and lower revenue and said it did not expect its total revenue growth to pick up in the second half of the year. Twitter had 328 million average monthly active users in the 3 months through June 30th, unchanged from the previous quarter. Analysts were expecting 328.8 million, according to financial data and analytics firm FactSet. Shares had surged some 40% since mid-April as Twitter investors bet on another quarter of growth after the microblogging service reported added 9 million more monthly active users than expected in the first quarter. If you really can't accelerate MAU interest giving in the daily tweets from POTUS, not sure what will, said Michael Messon, senior research analyst of Moffett Research, referring to an acronym for the President of the United States. US President Donald Trump, one of the most active politicians on Twitter, has tweeted multiple times a day on average since his inauguration in January, according to social media analytics company Zoomoff. The positive contributions to the MAU growth from product improvements in the second quarter were offset by lower seasonal benefits and other factors, resulting in a flat MAU quarter over quarter, said Chief Operating Officer Anthony Notito during a conference call with analysts. The United States Twitter average monthly active users fell to 68 million from 70 million in the first quarter. Monthly active users, a key performance indicator for social network services, is typically calculated by tabulating the number of users who have logged in and logged out during the 30-day period. Facebook on Wednesday had reported that it already a massive user base continued to grow in the second quarter, with some 2.01 billion people using its service monthly as of June 30th, up 17% from a year earlier. So why do I think this is happening? Well, to be honest, it's censorship. I cannot imagine the amount of times I have been shadow banned, tweets deleted, people not being able to find tweets simply because I posted a video or a link to a video that went against the grain. If you want proof of this, just have to look at the hashtag CNN blackmail. Yeah, sure, it was there for a day, day and a half, but eventually that was taken off the trending list as well. Same as anything that it goes against the grain as well, just gets bumped off the trending list. They start removing it from autocomplete. It's this censorship that makes people get fed up with Twitter because it's no longer our platform, it's their platform. And it's a way of pandering to the alt-left, to the social justice warriors, and nobody wants that. Everybody just wants to go there with freedom of speech, and that's why platforms like Gab, for example, have grown by 50,000 users last month alone. And it's because of the fact that we don't have censorship on there. They trust you to be able to go through and make your own decisions at what you want to be able to find, read, etc. And that's what I reckon it is. It's just them banning users like Milo, for example. It certainly doesn't help. Yeah, sure, the guy might be a shitstorm in a teacup, but at the end of the day, he's interesting. People are going to follow him. People are going to retweet what he says, etc. And as for this whole Facebook thing, I'm sorry, but Facebook have just been put into the Chinese market. That is probably why they've got that growth. You extract the China market that Facebook have just got access to from those tops or those lists, and I bet you find that Facebook has also had a negative growth over the last month. I know they are extremely worried about revenue because they're going through putting in new ways to stop ad blocking and whatnot. So at the end of the day, it's censorship all around. It's ruining the platforms, and other platforms like Gab, for example, they're free. You can do pretty much what you want, say what you want. There's no censorship on there. And of course, people are going to choose that option over anything that Twitter or Facebook do because it's the whole principle of the First Amendment. But guys, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think it's a censorship that's ruining Twitter and Facebook? Or do you think it's something else? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next video.